Hey everybody, it's Quickie Shelf Day. We're going to be putting shelves and dividing the really tall space in our closets and above the washing machine and dryer in the laundry area. The reason I'm building these shelves, once you get in the video, you'll see why I'm building them the way I am. I'm building them to be modular. I do not want them physically attached to this structure at all. That way they can be put in, they can be taken out. No harm, no foul. You'll never know that they were ever there. Whoever comes in behind us and rents this place, they're never going to know that. They might have the same idea. They might be watching this video. I don't know. So if they do, contact me, let me know. But anyway, they're going to be built modular. Panels on each end, a divider in the middle, shelf across the top. They're going to pretty much fill the entire space except for my wife's closet. We're going to leave a cubby hole open because you have some really weird, long shaped, big couple of items that have to have its own open cubby hole. So therefore the rest of it can fit into the closet because those are too big to fit on either shelf. Anyway, we're going to get out to the shop and get this thing done. We guys hope that you guys and gals enjoy the video today. And thanks for coming in. See you in the shop. Okay everybody, we're cutting these down. I'm cutting this in square right now. I've already got that done. We are going to be cutting this down 61 inches this way, and then we're going to rip shelves. My reasoning behind cutting the length of the shelf, the width of the shelf first, is it makes it easier for me to cut the separate sections that way, so I don't have to pull out a longer track and all that stuff. So work smart, not hard, right? And work safe. I'm going to cut 3 at 1 1/4 for the bottom. Okay. Alrighty, we got those done. Gonna go down through here, countersink, put the screws in here. I want to be able to take this apart if I have to, because where it's going into, I've got to tilt it, and I may have to screw in some panels after I get it in there. So always leave myself the way out, basically. So that's what I'm doing here. Measure middle of 61. Okay, so it is as I expected. I had to tilt this at such an angle to get it through these narrow doorways that I had to leave that end off, so it was the skinny end, it fit right through here. while I push the rest of it up and into place. So now what we're going to do is flip that down. I'm going to have this in place here. I'll flip it over, screw that in. As we flip it up, I have the 1-inch spacer at the bottom to hold all of these steady. Then I will screw that in once I have it laid down. Alright, so that's that. Now, here's what we're going to do for the bottom of it. We're going to flip that up, push this in here like that, get this up here, get it into place, and then we're going to do our little drill in the hole thing. We simply flip this back over, put it into place, and we have our shelf. Good afternoon, everybody. We're going to finish up on these shelves in the closet. As you can see, I'm set up. So I've got my wife's closet, I got the laundry room done. Now I have to finish mine. If you remember, I cut all 3 shelves at a particular length. That particular length was for the laundry room specifically, because it was the, what can I say, this is the shortest acceptable length for all 3 shelves. I'll explain that here in a second. But you'll see when we get into my cabinet, or my closet, not cabinet. Get into my closet makes a big horseshoe. It's got 2 short ends and 1 long run. So we're going to be cutting the rest of that long run in, and then we're going to be cutting the 2 end pieces. This actually is going to be for that 1 end piece. It's going to be about 18 inches deep, coming out from the wall this way. The clothes run this way. It's the short end, long way, and then the short end down here. So I'm cutting that long because I have some Western hats, cowboy hats that I've had forever. I've got my old Stetson, I've got my straw hat, I've got some other hats. Kodiak bear hat, whatever. So all of those are deeper than what the shelf allows. So I'm going to make this shelf custom just for that. Anyway, we're going to get busy and cut these down. Okay, so I'm going to get set up to cut my braces in the back. The top ones are 2 inch, the bottom ones are 1 1/4 inch. Okay, we got everything put together here. Found everything we needed. Gonna run a few holes here real quick. Fit just like a glove, look at that. We'll take some sandpaper, knock this down, smooth it off, sand it up, get it taken care of, and we'll be right back. Okay, so basically what we have here is a 65.5 degree angle that I've got scribed onto this. So we're coming up 11.5 from the very back. We'll notch that out for the brace. This is the 11.5. It's going to come up here. The second piece will flip. It'll come into this, and we'll measure up 13 inches. We'll cut that off, continue this out, and wherever 13 inches comes as a total is where we'll rip that off and cut that down. So I've got it lined up. I'm coming up 13 from here. I've got a mark. I'm going to come up from 13 here and take a mark. Okay. And this is my mark here. That's my square mark. Will come off the back of this. We've already got this angle cut, so I can put my saw back to 90 over here, and I can cut this off. And then we're going to dowel pin these together, glue that up, squeeze it, clamp it, let it sit for a bit. Then we're going to put this on that and get it in the closet. Okay, well, I got my dowel pins drilled. I don't know why I convinced myself I thought the camera was on during that process, but anyway, I throw a plug in here real quick. I bought these new stop adjusters from Infinity. No way am I endorsed by Infinity or getting paid by Infinity or anything like that. Bought this stuff with my own money. I'll put a link in the bottom down in the description to let you guys know where I got it at. So I'm only passing this on because if you look at this thing goes all the way around the collar. How well you can see that. So this thing goes all the way around. It tightens up with 2 screws. There's no 1 screw going against the shaft, okay, which I like. This is equal pressure on both sides, clamps it down. It's set. You measure to this step right here that keeps the rest of this off the plate. You're drilling it down to, on my deal, which I got, down to this little template jig right here. Okay, to the surface of that. So I'll leave it in the description to let you guys know. I actually tried it for the first time just now. I really like it. It works really, really well. I'm impressed. I was sure hoping it would. So they delivered. They didn't let me down. So we're all good. Anyhow, I'll leave a link in the description on that. We're going to move forward. I'm going to get the dowels cut and get these put in here. I'm only going to unloosen 1 screw, take this out, put it back in the bag it goes with the Allen key, zip that up, put that back in my bag where it goes, put this back with the drill bits in here, all of this goes together in here, and back on the shelf. Using Titebond 3 today. I've actually gone to Titebond 3. Hopefully the Titebond 3 will give me a little bit better performance. Not the Titebond 2 was bad glue. I had that glue for quite a while. No secret about that. I admitted that. That glue was actually past its prime, so I really can't complain about it. All the Titebond products have been super, super good. Never had too many issues with them, so no real complaints on that side. It was time for me to replace glue. So we're going to let that sit and dry for a bit. And then we're going to come back and we're going to get that thing put together on the shelf. Get these shelves in the closet in here. Okay, we're gonna sand these things down a little bit, knock the sharp edges off of it, get her looking pretty good. Using 180 grit right now. Nothing super aggressive. This is that veneer core plywood, so you don't want to be tearing it up. Kind of hard to do from the floor down here. Okay, this just to wrap things up to show you guys what we got going on. This is the wide one for the hats, 18 inches out to here. This is 11.5 back to the very edge of this shelf right here. These are all 11. And then that one again is 11.5 coming out this way to come close to the end of this shelf here to match that. So this is all put in. The braces will go across here, here, and there, and on the bottom. So this is the one in my wife's closet. It is completely full of stuff that we already have stacked away. As you can see, it's just about pretty much full. We make space, we utilize the space really quick. You guys take care. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a good thumbs up, leave a comment, leave a like if you would, and share with your friends. We appreciate everybody that comes in to watch our channel and all the support that we get from all you guys. So y'all take care, have a good one. We'll see you next time in the shop.